Hey beautiful women, how are you? Hope you're having an amazing day. Might just wait a sec and see if some women jump on. If not, if you watch the replay, pop replay down below and certainly pop any questions or comments down below and I'll get back to you later. So today we are talking about worthiness, and it's such an important topic. It comes up so much with the women I work with and all the women I speak to, right? It's often hey Carolyn, it's often the number one thing that blocks people, their sense of worthiness. And how this shows up is that if you are always looking for validation, right? Validation from others, whether it's in your relationship or your business, you're relying on something outside of you for your self-worth, right? You're relying on someone else telling you that you're okay to feel good enough about yourself. And this is always going to stop you from finding happiness, from finding success, from finding all those things that you want, right? Your worthiness, all of your worthiness, all of those feelings of being good enough, all have to come from within you. And I hear this all the time, even with women in their relationships, they just want to be validated by their partner, right? They want their partner to validate them. The thing is that for everyone in your life, everything in your life is a reflection of who you are. When you know that you're enough, when you value yourself, when you validate yourself, when you know that you are worthy of love, that's when other people will see that in you too. That's when they will show up and reflect that back to you, right? If you're waiting on your partner to acknowledge you, then you are always going to be in that place of not feeling good enough until you hear them validate you. I promise you, when you shift your self-worth, you will shift how others respond and reflect back to you. But what I really want to talk about is how this shows up in business, right? It shows up in a number of ways. And I know this because it used to be one of my problems too, right? So I used to be in this place of needing that feedback from clients or potential clients to feel good enough about myself. Hey, Carrie, it's nice to see some people jumping on. So I was in this space in the past of allowing potential clients or other people to make me feel good enough about myself, right? So if I was on a call with someone in particular and whether they said yes or no, right, to working with me, created my sense of self-worth, right? I was relying on what others, whether clients signed with me, I don't know how much interaction I got in lives or whatever, or posts. I was relying on the external validation of others to make me feel good about myself. And the problem with this is that it keeps you stuck, right? It keeps you stuck and it gives away your power. Because if you're always needing someone else to validate your self-worth, you're never going to get it. You're never going to get it, and you're never going to, because what the energy you're putting out with that is, I'm not good enough. I'm only good enough if other people say yes to me, right? I'm only good enough if a client signs up or a client says yes, or I'm only good enough if I make a certain amount of money, or I'm only good enough if I get a certain number of likes on my social media posts, or whatever that measure is that you're telling yourself you need to feel worthy about yourself. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you trapped, right? People, like I said, respond to your energy. You are magnetic with your energy. So when it comes to business, when you shift into a place of, my work is so freaking powerful, I am changing lives, I'm showing up to inspire and impact others, and you move from that energy, that is what you attract back to you. When you show up and you're like, my work is so freaking powerful, people need this, right? And there are thousands of women that need my work, that want my work, or men, whatever, that need this right now. And I'm showing up knowing that they are coming, right? Knowing that they are coming, but also knowing that I am good enough whether or not they say yes or no, right? When you shift into that place, it shifts your reality, because what happens is the energy you're putting out is, I am enough. I am enough whether or not you will say yes to me or not, right? I'm enough. If you say no to me, I'm still enough, because I believe I've got this sense of worth. I know what my power is. I know how I can impact others, and I'm staying true to that. And from that energy, I will attract the right people, right? When you show up with that energy, everything shifts for you. If you are constantly in this state of I need to sign clients, if I don't sign clients, it means I'm not good enough, then that's the energy you're projecting out. The energy you're projecting out is I'm really not that confident in my work. I'm really not that sure that I'm enough. I'm really not that sure that I'm good enough to help you. But let's get on a call, and if you say yes to me, that means I'm good enough, right? But the problem with that is that when you show up in that energy of actually I don't know that I'm enough, people feed that back to you. People feel that, right? Energetically, people feel that. And so if you're in this place of not getting the clients, it's about working on your self-worth. It's about tapping into the truth of who you are and doing some reflection on why you're doing what you're doing, right? Why are you wanting to show up and do this work? Why do you love it? Why is it powerful? How has it helped you? How has it transformed people's lives already? Or even if you've never had a client, what's the impact you want to have? What's your vision for the future, right? What impact do you want to have? How do you want to inspire others? Tapping into that energy and connecting to, I want to make a difference in the world. I love this. I know I can do it. I know I can help others. This is what I want to share. This is who I want to be. When you tap into that and you are like, I'm so connected to that, I know that I can change lives. I know this is powerful, and I trust the right people will be attracted to that and say yes. When you move into that place, it doesn't matter that people say no to you. It doesn't matter that a client doesn't sign up this week, right? Because you're tapped into a space of, I know that it's so freaking powerful. I love what I'm doing, and I'm going to show up no matter what. I'm not waiting for that validation from someone else to tell me what I'm doing is okay. I'm showing up saying what I do is freaking amazing, and I know the right people will be attracted to that. Is this making sense? Now, the other way that this sense of worthiness shows up, or lack of feeling worthy of what you want or what you desire, is it's taking you out of action. When you've got this feeling inside you that I don't know if I'm good enough, I don't know if I'm worthy of the success I desire, what happens is you self-sabotage, right? You self-sabotage because you don't show up and do the things that you had intended or you had wanted to do in your business to grow it, right? Because if you've got this feeling that you're not enough, right? That I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy of the success I want, how much energy do you put into your business, right? If you really believe, well, clients aren't signing anyway, how much energy, how much effort, how much intention are you putting into your work? Are you putting into your business? Often what shows up for people is they go into this state of procrastination and not taking action because they feel like there's something outside of them that they need to achieve first, right? They feel like there's something outside of them that they need, some validation, something else, some new skills that they need to be worthy of success. Quite often I see women chasing a new marketing course or a new Instagram course, or focusing on building their website, or some other BS reason that they're actually not showing up to create the impact that they want to have in their business, right? They're focusing on all of these things, which are when I get my website done, or when I do this marketing course, or when I do this Instagram course, or when whatever else it is, extra outside of me, when I do this thing, then I will be worthy of the success I want to have, right? Then I will be good enough. Right? But the truth is, you are good enough right now. You are worthy of all of the success that you desire right now. You just have to tap into that truth of who you are, right? You just need to remember why you're doing this, why you love it, what drives you. And, I'll talk about journaling a lot. It's a great way to connect back into this truth, to ask yourself some good quality questions, right? To ask yourself those questions. Like, if we're talking about business, why am I truly doing this business? what's the vision I have for the future? What is that vision of what I want to have, right? And who do I need to be? Who do I need to be to create that? What is she excited about? What does she know to be true, right? And why is my work powerful? How do I know that I can impact others? Like, what are those gifts, unique gifts I have to share now? And even if it's just that you are so passionate that you want to help change lives, that's enough, right? That is enough to make a difference in someone's life. The people that are attracted to you will be a match to what you have to offer, right? When you start to tap into the fact that you already have everything you need inside and you just need to show up and remember who you are, you tap into that sense of self-worth. And when you tap into that sense of self-worth and you come from that place that I know who I am and I know that I'm enough, and you show up as her, you attract other people that see that in you as well. When you show up and you take action from a place of, I'm not sure that I'm enough, but I'm going to do this thing and hope some people respond, you're never going to have the result you're after. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. And it's so important that you shift your energy, that you get into a place of feeling confident, of knowing who you are, of feeling excited about your business, and take action from that place of knowing that you are enough and showing up in the world as that, right? As that right now, and then letting that reflect back to you. Being okay with people saying yes or no or whatever. Just trusting that you're enough and that you have that worthiness inside already, right? Because the more you look for it in other people, the more you are waiting for others to say yes to validate you, the more you'll go down this rabbit hole of not feeling good enough, right? There's never going to be enough people saying yes to you to validate your self-worth if you're relying on others for that, because there's always going to be a new level, right? So there's always going to be a new level, and if you're always looking for that external validation, you're always going to fall short. It's all going to come from within, because the energy we project out is what we magnetically attract back in. So like I said, when you shift that worthiness, people reflect that back to you, right? You start attracting people that see that in you, right? Rather than waiting for others to tell you that you're okay, you're showing up going, I'm amazing, and allowing others to reflect that back to you. So it's going to be a really short one today. That's all I want to talk about. It's just that sense of worthiness, and it's got to come from within. So stop looking for it outside of you. You have everything you need inside of you right now. You just need to tap into that truth of who you are and remember, right? Remember why you're amazing. Remember why people need you. Remember why you're doing this in the first place. Tap into that. So if you've got any questions, pop them in the comments below, and I will talk to you all again soon. Bye for now.